Anxiety is a real faith killer. Welcome to My Daily Walk. Today, my studies led me to the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verses 25 through 27, and I'm going to read them for you here. Matthew 6, 25 through 27 says, "Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, or about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Look at the birds of the air. They neither sow nor reap nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not more valuable than they? And which of you, being anxious, can add a single hour to his span of life?" Anxiety is gripping. In fact, anxiety is real, so real that even just doing this video, I think this is my 7th, 8th, maybe even my 10th take because of anxiety. And I understand anxiety. I've dealt with it for many years of my life, and it still has a hold on me here and there in things that I do even today. So if you're struggling with anxiety, my heart goes out to you. I pray that as these verses I read and the verses that I'll share in just a bit will comfort you, that you will find your hope and your peace in Jesus Christ and not in the things of this world. So one of the things that has really helped me deal with anxiety is to pray. And as I lift my burdens up to the Lord, I know that as Matthew says, your heavenly Father cares for you. And you think about the birds of the air and the lilies of the field. He clothes the lilies and he feeds the birds. And I think about my own life and how he's always cared for me. Generally, my anxieties aren't about the things like, am I going to have enough food, or am I going to have a roof over my head? And I thank God for that, but mine tend to be little ones. And so when I identify the anxieties that tend to build up on me, I usually can get through those a little bit easier when I at least identify them, because once I identify them, I realize that, geez, these things aren't as enormous as I thought they were. But a couple of things that I like to do besides pray is I'll go to the scriptures, and over the years I have found them to be quite comforting for me. I think of the Psalms and how David was so many times just crying out to the Lord. His anxieties were heavy on his heart, and he knew the goodness of the Lord would be with him. It doesn't always mean that the anxieties were taken away from David or the challenges were taken away from David, but he definitely knew where his hope came from. He knew where his peace was to come from, and he knew that when he cast his anxieties onto the Lord, that God would give him peace and give him the strength that he needed to get through each moment. So my encouragement is to pray and to open up the scriptures. I think about what Peter says when he says to cast all your burdens upon the Lord because he cares for you. And he really does. The Lord does care for us. Sometimes he cares for us through other people. And so another thing I do is I will talk to my wife. She has been a valuable resource, a valuable asset to me as a wife and a friend, to pray with me, to encourage me, to walk alongside me during times of anxiety. And so my encouragement again to you is to reach out. If you're struggling with anxiety, reach out to a friend, reach out to us here at Daily in Christ, and we're more than willing to pray with you and walk alongside you as you carry that weight of anxiety with you. A couple other things I tend to do, or try to do, remember to do, is to put things into perspective. I know often I will think that what's happening right now is the biggest thing in the world, and there's just no way it's going to go away. And when I put it into perspective and realize that often the things that I'm concerned about or anxious about tend to look a lot smaller when I put them in light of all the things that are really a challenge in my life and other people's lives. So just kind of putting things into perspective. So praying, reading the scriptures, sharing with others, putting things into perspective. I know for me, those have been really helpful tools in dealing with anxiety. And so I encourage you today, as you walk in your faith, as you walk through the challenges that we face in our life. Remember that a lot of these things, the anxieties that we have, we're totally out of control of, like what's going on in our culture, the pandemic, the politics, all of those things that, may be anxiety provoking. If there's nothing you can do about them, then just lay them before the Lord. But if there is something you can do about the small things in your life or even the big things in your life, then just take them one step at a time and cast your anxieties on the Lord. So if you need prayer today, feel free to reach out to us. And if you would like more of these devotions, you can read them, you can download them on mydailybibleverse.org. But we're here as a ministry to reach out to those who just really want to be encouraged by God's Word. And so we hope that you are today. May you be blessed and may you walk fruitful in Him today.